Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and the paranormal. Well, today I'm going to be reviewing the book Healing Magic by Rose Manning. Before I begin, I just want to remind you that I just released, as usual, a new attunement in my attunement store, and that is Genius Good Fortune. So if you're interested in connecting with the energy of the genius spirits and their collaboration to improve your luck, enhance your good fortune, then check that out. I'll put a link in the description. So if you're interested in leveling up your life, increasing your magic, empowering yourself, then check out the attunement store. We have over 88 attunements. All right, so today's video, again, reviewing Healing Magic by Rose Manning. Now, Rose Manning has wrote many other books, including The Angels of the Law of Attraction and The Angels of Fortune. Okay. And by the way, if you hear any barking in the background, that is my four-legged daughter, Freya, who wants all of her daddy's attention. So pay no attention to the dog in the background. Raising hell. All right. All right. So let's talk a little bit more about the book. So I will show you the cover. There we go. Healing Magic. Rose Manning. Have a cool cover. A little bit of a description. Now, a lot like this book and several others, along with the Gallery of Magic, looks like they might use the same person to do their artwork because it's very similar. But that is, you know, I guess what's good is good. All right, so that is the front and back cover. So let's talk a little bit about what's inside. So the book is fairly slender. It is 68 pages. So what it does is the author's trying to get at the nuts and bolts of this particular magical process. So that is good because it keeps people's attention. Um, it is a very practical guide in that sense. Now, the downside is that does not appeal to the people who want a more fuller and thorough understanding of the magical processes involved and the theory behind it. So if you are the type of person who really is not too interested in that, you just want something that's workable, something you can try after just a brief reading, then this is your book. If you are on the other end of the spectrum I just mentioned, then you might want to seek something else out or read the book and then get enough clues so you can do your own research, take your own notes, and go in that direction. All right. So what is in the book? So basically, this is Kabbalah-based angel magic using words of power. So it contains 14 rituals that one can use for their own personal healing. And that might be something like relieving anxiety. It could be something like healing infections, working with the body, on peaceful sleep, relieving fatigue, that sort of things. And there's much more. Like I said, there's 14. So when we're talking about these rituals, each ritual contains its own angelic seal, its own primary angel that's associated with each seal. And so how do you actually do the working? So there are several steps, but the steps are simple. They're not complicated. So I'll kind of go through them with you right now. So the author asks you to write out your request on a piece of paper. We call this in Magic petitionary papers. At one point, you'll have that and you can read it out or if you want to memorize it, that's fine. However, there is something to writing your desire, to writing your will out, that is magical in itself. So you're going to want to write that out on a piece of paper. You're going to be asked to do a brief visualization. So it is like almost like it looks like maybe a piece of a path working. Just about, if you were to read this out, it's like 5, 6 lines of a visualization that you go through. It might take you 15 to 20 seconds. No big deal. At that point, you're going to chant the 3 divine names that are listed in the book, names of God, along with your intention of what you want for your magic. So if you're trying to heal anxiety, then that would be your intention, or if you're healing an infection, that would be that. Then you're going to look at the angelic seal and hear the names of the angels 3 times, spoken 3 times in your mind. So you're not going to be speaking it, you're just going to hear it. Now you're going to speak it 3 times out loud. And then you're going to speak the request, the petition on your piece of paper. And you're going to feel the need, feel the desire, the strength, the power of why you want this. Next, when you do that, you're going to feel gratitude as though the healing has already taken place, that it's already happened. And then you're going to complete the ritual by saying the 3 words of power again that I mentioned, 3 divine names. And that is basically it for the process. At the very end of the book, they go ahead and they talk about how to make the adjustments, which are minor, to heal others. Let's say you're not interested in working on yourself, you're good, your health is fine, nothing going on. Okay, so how do you work with your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, whomever, family member? And that is basically it. Let me mention a couple things on here, though, some of the steps. Now, this book, just like a lot of the ones in the Gallery of Magic, will use what's called emotional alchemy. So in one part, they say to speak the request and feel the need, and then they ask you to shift it to gratitude. That's where the emotional alchemy takes place. And of course, like those books also, there is a seal. There is each particular ritual, has some type of sacred name, and it's all on one page. So if you enjoy a lot of the books by Damon Brand and some of the other ones by Gallery of Magic, usually Damon Brand's ones are the ones that are really thin. Then you're going to like this particular book, Healing Magic. So let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, this is a short book. It's easy to get into. If you're have been working with Gallery of Magic itself with their books, then you'll find that this is very familiar. All right, folks, please subscribe and like. Hope that you had a good Christmas holiday. Um, at the moment, I am having my holiday sale for my Etsy store. Forgot to mention that. So check that out. And I will see you in a future video, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.